What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 of the Roots of Success podcast. I am your host, Nate the Great Peterman, coming at you. And first off, I just want to say I appreciate all the feedback and all the support that I've received over these past few days with episode 1 really going deep, again, revolving around my why. Like, why am I doing this podcast? And of course, some things to take note of. So I appreciate you, first and foremost, the listeners, for really just staying tuned, because there's going to be a lot of greatness on here. I will tell you that, not just myself, but a lot of special guests that I'm going to be having on here. Again, anybody that's into big business, anybody that's into real estate, athletes, models, you name it. Definitely going to have a widespread variety of people. So I am very excited for you guys to stay tuned and really just see the journey and how this all unfolds. Of course, starting out. It's great to test things. So I'm definitely going to be testing different things throughout this podcast. So again, I appreciate you guys for staying tuned. Today's topic really is my top 3 book recommendations. I want to make this short and sweet. Reading has been a big part, in my life, especially over the past months. I've been reading ever since I was 16 years old. I had a hard time in high school and just school in general reading books because at the end of the day, it seems like a lot of teachers and the way that the school system works, especially in high school, is they make you read books that just really aren't going to help you level up, right? And personally, I feel like that's why a lot of people don't like reading. So what did I do? And 16 years old, I decided, I'm going to read my first ever self-help book, my first ever professional development book, and I did, and it was by Eric Thomas, and it was called The Secret to Success. And I was like, man, this book, this is super, this is cool, man. I want to level up. I want to better myself. And ever since I read that book, I've been reading book after book, especially right now. My ultimate goal for 2018 is to read 30 books. Okay, to some of you, that might be like, wow, 30 books. That's insane, man. I haven't even read 30 books in my life. To some of you might be thinking, nah, 30 books, that's nothing. So that's my goal for this year, 2018, is I want to read 30 books. Once I read that, hey man, we're going to step it up, because it's one thing to, hit a goal, right? That's one of the biggest problems. People hit a goal and then it's they call it quits. Nah, you can't just hit a goal and call it quits. You have to hit that goal, then you have to reevaluate and come back and set it higher. So I'm going to set it to 50 once I hit it. I'm on book 5 right now, so I'm getting there, to say the least. I'm on track to hit that goal. But real quick, so for those of you who are viewing in the video format, you can see the books that I'm going to hold up. But for those of you who are listening, I'm just going to name it off. So one of my first books, this isn't in any order, okay? Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Okay, Think and Grow Rich. This has been one of the biggest keys to my really success thus far. This book, it teaches, in-depth principles of the mind, having really, an inner circle and things, a mastermind group. I don't want to spoil it, but Think and Grow Rich is by far one of the deepest books in the self-help genre. You have to, I'm telling you, you have to cop that one. If you're looking to get a book, boom, don't just look to get a book. That's going to be a journey. I'm telling you, you can read that book over and over and over again, and it's never going to get old. Trust me. Okay. The next one is Dale Carnegie, How to Win Friends and Influence People. Oh my goodness, this book right here has been such a huge impact on my life. It's funny, this is actually a 2-part series, How to Win Friends and Influence People and How to Stop Worrying and Start Living. I actually took the Dale Carnegie training. So this is the special version of the book. I'm sure you can cop this on Amazon. But yeah, it's a 2-in-1 book. Really, How to Win Friends and Influence People, one of the best books ever, alongside with, again, Think and Grow Rich, Dale Carnegie, Napoleon Hill, 2 of the top authors in the self-help industry. Some of the best, to say the least. So yeah, those are just 2 right there. And then the third one, I just got done reading, The Art of War by Sun Tzu. Okay, this is an amazing book. It sort of goes over strategies within, your daily life. And of course, most importantly, through war. And it's amazing how, he really implements some of the principles with war tactics and puts it into everyday, life, which is super amazing. So again, Think and Grow Rich. Okay. How to Win Friends and Influence People, and then also The Art of War. If you're looking to really get hip, if you're looking to get in game with your reading, those are the books that you want to check out for sure to start out. Again, I don't have any order. If you want to start reading The Art of War first, that's great. Whichever order works best for you. But guys, I just wanted to come on here today, give you some, quick book recommendations. And of course, like I said, reading is so valuable. Okay. And you got some big time, ballers like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates. And, I was listening to a podcast yesterday, and it said about if there's one superpower they could have in the world, it wouldn't be to be invisible. Okay. It wouldn't be to fly, right? A lot of people say, oh, I wish I could fly. I wish I could have, laser vision. Their superpower that they would want to have is to read quicker, to read faster, to digest knowledge quicker, because there's a reason that, they're at the top. There's a reason they're some of the richest men in the world. Okay. So think about that. Really just take that in. Your superpower could be to, read and digest information super quick. That right there, that's incredible. And that's coming from people that are killing it in the game, right? It doesn't matter where you're at in life. I mean, people, they always want to level up, right? There's levels to it, just like Meek Mill says. So guys, just want to come on here and stay tuned. I'm going to be dropping another podcast, episode 3. I got a special guest, Rich Nichols. His mindset is absolutely incredible. He's an up-and-coming speaker, to say the least. That's going to be dropping Thursday evening, so stay tuned. I definitely appreciate you guys once again for the feedback. Again, if you have anything, if you're like, Nate, you should do this. You should definitely like implement this in your podcast. You need to get this out there. This is what the people need to hear. Hey, feel free. Let me know. I'm just a DM away. And anyways, guys, I appreciate you. And I'll catch you on episode 3 this upcoming Thursday of the Roots of Success podcast. Bye for now. Hey, what's good, IG? I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Let's see some of the comments here. Okay. Hey, what's going on, Chris? Fabio, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, it's been a while. We should definitely link up soon. Hey, Zeus, hope you're doing well. Serena,